Hello, everyone. I am ZHAO Chuang. Today, let's draw a hunting scene of Mapusaurus. Despite their large size, Mapusaurus still preferred to live in groups and to hunt in packs. This is the conclusion that has been drawn from their fossils. The many Mapusaurus fossils have been found buried together, including adults and juveniles. The most famous plant-eating dinosaur that lived with Mapusaurus was Argentinosaurus, a colossal sauropod. Let's draw a group of Mapusaurus preying on a not fully adult Argentinosaurus. When drawing, we should pay attention to the composition of the picture and the drawing sequence. Since this drawing is complicated, we can first compose the picture with light lines. Let's outline the Argentinosaurus. It had a long neck, a high back, and a long tail. Next, let's draw the outlines of Mapusaurus. Compared to the Argentinosaurus, Mapusaurus was small, and when hunting, they were likely to run around the Argentinosaurus to find the right opportunity. We will draw 3 Mapusaurus in this drawing. Let's start with the Mapusaurus closest to us. First, let's draw its eyes, and the brow bone above. It had a small lacrimal bone. Below the lacrimal bone, there were its raised crests, with many folds on the surface. Next, let's draw its mouth and teeth. We draw its mouth open. Its neck was quite robust. Behind the neck was its bulging back. On the side of its body, let's outline its ribs. Next, let's draw its hind limbs. Then, we move forward to draw its belly and one forelimb. About the forelimb and hindlimb on the other side, we use shading to represent them. Now, let's draw the second Mapusaurus, which was looking upwards. We still start with its eyes. On its head, there was not just one row of ridges, but two separate rows on the left and right, which we should pay attention to when drawing. Its mouth can be drawn with a slightly open look. When drawing the neck, we first draw a middle line on the neck. This will make drawing a symmetrical structure on both sides of the neck easier. Its trunk was blocked by the first Mapusaurus, and only the claws of the forelimbs and part of the hind limbs were exposed. Now, let's draw the third Mapusaurus. We start with its back. Next, let's draw its tail and hind limbs. One of its hind limbs was raised, so we can clearly see the pads on the bottom of this foot. Then, let's draw its belly and forelimbs forward. Because its head and neck might be partially blocked by the Argentinosaurus, we stop drawing it for now, and start to draw the Argentinosaurus. Let's start by drawing this Argentinosaurus behind the root of its neck, using light lines to sketch first. We draw its shoulder blades, ribs, and one forelimb. Next, let's draw one of its hind limbs. Note that the other forelimb was off the ground and hooked up backwards, which will make the picture look more vivid. Then let's draw the other hind leg. After that, let's use thick lines to draw the outline we just drafted. Now, let's draw its tail. Its tail was long and raised high. Then, we move to draw its head. Start from its mouth, which will be opened. It had a long neck. So let's use dotted lines to draw the neck roughly. Let's first draw the muscles on the underside of the neck which were connected to the shoulder blades. Next, let's draw the upper part of the neck, which was connected to the back. The root of the neck was very thick and stout. On its back, we can draw some bony plates and spikes. Now we can use solid lines to draw the outline we just drew. Now let's go back to the head of the third Mapusaurus. Its head can be shown slightly retracted, which was how it was ready to pass under the tail of Argentinosaurus. Finally, let's add some details. Draw some folds on their bodies. On the ground, we can draw some dust. And draw some shadows under the feet of each dinosaur. In this way, we've finished the hunting scene of Mapusaurus.